major news in your world we haven't even talked about yet.
Which is?
The return of the jacket.
Oh, my God. So.
The jacket.
Wow,
it goes back this far.
Yeah. Let's show the people this story first. I think should summarize it for everybody first. It happened about 7 years ago. I couldn't believe it.
This jacket fit like a glove, man. And I absolutely loved this jacket.
You mean you lost it?
Well, I think I did lose it, but
Maybe
I wasn't
if you
sure.
loved it, you would have kept a better eye on it.
Such an asshole comment. It was the best jacket.
It just bothers me that it's gone.
I know. You have to let it go. You got to let it go, Tom.
It really broke my heart. I just thought it was irreplaceable,
Jacket karma. You lose a jacket.
Exactly.
And you're going to gain an even better jacket. Just watch. You see it. It'll come to you.
Then I came to Paris. I saw this jacket, and oh my God. It's the best jacket in Paris. It's the best jacket in the world. People are asking about the jacket.
Is it true that he's wearing the jacket today?
This jacket, man.
Ooh la la, sexy.
Where can I get one?
People are touching it and they're talking to me about it.
So hot, so much jacket.
It's the best jacket.
Je veux voir la veste. Sexy jacket. Votre veste est le star. La chaqueta es la estrella.
I want to see the jacket.
I'm not going to lose this one. I love my jacket.
There's going to be a great resolution to your lost jacket. You'll see.
Make this rest. I can't keep it. It's got to rest. The Nazis.
Wow, the jacket.
That's the jacket story. The origin death. So the first one, the one that we flash back to.
Yes.
I remember that. You remember when we did Nikki Glazer's show together? The Comedy Central show?
Not safe.
That's what that still was from, because I wore it that day. And I just don't remember it after that. But when I lost it, I was heartbroken. And you were right. One jacket left. And it took years.
Yeah.
Years. And then this jacket came into my life. And I wore it to the Mike Tyson fight.
Yeah.
So many BTBs.
BTBs?
Big Time Blacks.
Oh, yeah.
Gave me incredible compliments.
Yeah.
People were talking about it left and right.
I
mean, it was, oh my God.
People couldn't focus on the fight.
Here I am with Pacman Jones.
Yeah.
Oh, there we are.
Oh, there we are.
Page 6. I don't know.
What?
I guess.
How did I didn't realize I'd been photographed? Oh, yeah, I remember when they took that.
Yeah. Anyway, I would forget that I had the jacket on.
Yeah.
And then I was reminded constantly. People were like, that's a fresh jacket. That's a nice jacket. Where'd you get that jacket? People were asking me left and right. So much fun. I introduced you to Pacman. Pacman Jones was there. And he was so vintage Pacman. He was the life of the pre-party.
Yeah.
During the fight, they were bringing out like clearly these boxes that were meant for somebody. He was like, "Hey, give me that." And he would just take like 6 of them and hand them out to us and people around us.
They were like snack boxes that Netflix had provided
but they were going somewhere, and he was like, "Nope."
Hilarious. And then wait. The best part is he opened one.
Yeah.
Didn't like the contents.
Yeah.
And then handed it to me.
Yeah.
Like, hey, you want this shit?
Yeah.
I was like, thanks, Pacman.
He was the life of the party.
He really was.
And I had so much fun. And then we talked about getting together. He also wants to come on tour and see a show.
Ugh.
And I was so stoked. And then the next day, I get a text from someone. They're like, "Oh, sucks about Pacman." I'm like, "What do you mean sucks about Pacman?" And they were like, they sent me this.
There's the jacket.
There's the jacket. And there's me and Pacman. Yeah. And
then
I know, it fucking sucks.
Well, it says former NFL player Adam Pacman Jones
arrested on multiple charges after Mike Tyson-Jake Paul fight, police say. And I was like, no.
And you're in the photo.
I'm in the photo
That's
that
cool.
they did it with. But yeah, he got arrested just after 1. So that was only like a couple hours after we said bye to him.
But can I tell you that I kind of I understand him getting so fired up, because I think you had to be in the room to feel the energy of the level of disappointment that we all felt from that fight, because the women went up first. The two women fought.
Taylor and Serrano.
Oh my God. And that was like
that was a brawl.
Palpable energy, and people were fucking losing their minds.
Yeah, we were all like, I mean, and you know who fucking knew that was going to be a fight was Kendall.
That's right. Kendall Toole. We ran into her.
And she was like, get to your seat for this fight. She was like, because this was like their rematch, maybe even the third fight. And she was like, this is going to be a good fight. And that fight was incredible.
Crushed. She had her eye gashed open, and we could see that.
And Taylor was fighting her.
That was amazing. I'm totally into women's boxing now, and I want to go see UFC.
You got to go live.
I got to go see all this
live. Is a total. It's just like
different.
when people go, I watch comedy specials, and you're like, you never been to a live show? Like, it's a totally different thing.
Well, and I have to admit that I was very sexist against women when I saw them fighting each other the first time. Like I remember even saying to Joe, like privately one day, I was like, I don't know. I don't like seeing women hitting each other and stuff. He goes, Christina, they're warriors. And I was like, oh, that's cool. Like that kind of.
Yeah, they're not.
That makes sense. They're not
regular chicks.
No. And then I was like, I get it. Because when a bitch fights, like, you know how fucked up you have to be a female comic? Take that times 100 and you're a female boxer?
Yeah,
holy shit. Now I got to get into this.
And
I love it.
Incredible UFC MMA fighters.
No, I want to watch. So hold on. So the room is electric. These women fight. Everybody's pumped, and we're all waiting for Tyson to come out, right? And the other guy, Paul Ryan comes out, and we're just like, boo, fuck that guy.
Everybody booed. It was insane. It was like a fucking stadium booing and then a stadium cheering. It was insane.
No one gives a shit about that guy.
And here's the thing. I mean, obviously a lot of people watch this live, so I'm not telling you anything you don't know. But we're, at this point, they move us. We're in the fourth row, and we have great, like, just right there. And, like, that first round, you know, you're like, okay, it's first round, kind of jitters, feeling each other out. Like, okay. Then you get into, like, the second and third round, and you clearly see something. Two things, really, that stand out to me. A, Tyson's footwork is just, it's odd, and it's off, right? But the other thing that's real clear is that he doesn't press once.
Yeah.
So he would set something up, like a clean jab, rock, and then there's a window for you to go in. And like, it's like that's how he made a name for himself, right? Was like, bap, bap, and then the attack, right? You press, bap, bap, and like unload on somebody. And every time you're seeing a window for it, he's actually retreating, clearly. So he's like, boom, and then, you know, your opponent gets rocked, so this is like the window for you now to attack. Like their defense is down for a brief moment, and he would retreat, and you're just watching this. And then by the fifth round, the sixth round, that's all you're seeing. You're just seeing retreating, and you're like, oh. And then it's clear that, to be fair to Jake, he also is doing the same thing.
Yeah.
He's setting up something with a jab and then retreating. And then you're like, what we're watching is a friendly spar. We're watching like sparring, light sparring. We're not watching a fight. And then it's like, it just takes you a moment to process it. You're like, oh, I can't believe that's what I'm watching right now. I got all excited for, you know, a fight, a brawl.
Yeah.
Like, and it's just clearly not that. And so, yeah, there was just this real cloud of disappointment in the I mean, the crowd started to boo pretty loud by the 6th, 7th, and 8th round. We were like,
I was upset. I wanted my hero to win.
Yeah, everybody was just like, what the fuck is this? I mean, it just felt like there was clearly an arrangement.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, that's what it felt
the energy was just, and the energy was
it pivoted
upset.
So it was such blue balls.
Yeah.
You know, we were all like, we're going to nut so hard.
So fucking hard, dude.
And then everybody was like, no, this isn't a topless place.
Yeah.
We keep our bikinis on.
Bullshit.
Like, what the fuck are we doing here?
I know.
We have
I know.
$6,000 in cash.
I know.
I'm just going to watch you dance? I don't give a shit about your dance. I want to see your tits. Like, you know, that's kind of what it
Thanks,
felt like.
Tom. That's a really perfect
I don't know. I just
analogy.
pulled that out of the. So here's the thing that I heard, though, that I wanted to tell you about Pacman is that I see this. I'm like, damn, I'm so sad. And I see the write-up. But then I went to Pacman's page. And if you go to Pacman's Instagram page, that one on the left there with all those people, that's from the night. Put the audio.
Whoa!
That's where at the place he got arrested. You hear that lady drop the
I
N-bomb? Right?
Dude. Jeez.
And there's Pacman. Calling him an N-bomb. God. They're touching him. Right?
Yeah,
That's
he
two
did.
of them.
Calling him the N-bomb.
Anyway,
Yeah.
pretty crazy that like that's who is saying shit like that to him, and clearly that's considered assault too, you know, like
Yes.
touching somebody. Anyway, by the time you guys see this, I'm sure he will have given more info on it, but it's like sometimes you just see an article and you're like, oh, what happened? And then you see something like this, and it's
The
pretty
guy
gross.
Instigated it for sure.
Pretty gross.
Really, again, the emotions were high. Everybody was.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on.
Ooh, hey Jeans, did you enjoy that highlight? Why don't you have one more click of fun around here? I don't know. Click here or here. Try it out. Have more fun. Why don't you subscribe? That way, every time a video drops, you can be notified. You can send it to your grandmother. You're not going to miss a moment of denim, okay? Try it out.